Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool strip diagram. We are focusing on comparison with a problem related to TEKS 5.3a, and we will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got two students that are reading books. And we need to know approximately how many more pages student B read than student A. Well, this word right here lets us know that we do not need an exact answer. Take a look at our answer choices. They're all to the hundreds, right? So approximately lets us know that this is going to be an estimation problem. It's a big word, but it means we don't need the exact answer. So we can use some rounding. And how many more? That lets us know that we are going to be comparing. So this is a comparison problem. We've got two different quantities, and they are right here, and we just want to see the difference between the amounts. So I'll just label this as my first quantity, and this is my second quantity. And I'm calling them two separate quantities because in our typical strip diagrams, like a part whole, equal groups, we're combining them into a total, or we're taking a total and we are splitting it up into equal groups or taking some away. We're not adding or subtracting these two quantities together. We're just comparing to see what's the difference between student B and student A. Now let's go ahead and round first and take care of that before we get into our subtraction here. So there's two ways we can do it. We can do it just by the algorithm, so 312. And so what the algorithm would do is you look at the spot that you're rounding to. So in this case, let's round to the hundreds place. All of our answers are to the hundreds place. That's going to be the easiest. And so I'm going to round to the hundreds place, and you just look at the place right next to it. So you look to the place to the right, and you think, is that digit 5 or more? If so, it's going up. If it's 4 or less, it's going down. In this case, 1 is definitely less than 4. So it's going to just go away. Both of these, in fact, just go away. It becomes zeros. Nothing really changes. With that hundreds digit, it stays as a 300. Now, in order to make that make sense, when we first taught rounding in third grade, we looked at how we can visualize it on a number line. So let me do that in case the algorithm still doesn't make much sense. We've got the number 312. We need to round it to the hundreds place. So let's think. Which hundreds is 312 in between? We need to find our benchmarks. Well, it's between 300 and 400. What's our midpoint between 300 and 400? Well, that'd be 350. And where would 312 go? Probably pretty far down there. So which one is it closer to? Obviously, it's a lot closer to 300 visually. So that's why it rounds to 300. Anything at the midpoint or above goes up. We can do the same thing here, 487 using the algorithm. We're going to the hundreds place, so we're going to look right next door at the tens place. That is definitely greater than 5. So that means it's going to move this up to 5, and those still both go away. Anything to the right of what we're looking at, the circle digit, just turns into 0. So that's going to turn into 500. We can use the same number line to visualize why that happens. 487 is between which two hundreds? 400, 500. We need a midpoint, 450, and then we need to think, well, where would 487 be? Somewhere right up there, much closer to 500 than it is 400. So now we can visualize this with strip diagram. So I've got student A. I'm going to draw a bar. Student A is about 300. I've got student B. I'm going to draw a longer bar just so it continues to make sense. And that is about 500. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for the distance between those two. That's what comparison is. You're finding the missing gap if you're measuring those two together. So I've got 500 minus 300, and that's going to get us our answer of 200B.